structure, algebraic structure. Okay, then it is said to be a group if group also abelian group, an abelian group. I'll go for directly abelian group. Okay, if the following properties are satisfied. Number one, within this algebraic structure itself you have a closure. There is nothing to discuss specially regarding closure. Okay, but otherwise for the sake of satisfaction I'll write closure property. What is that? For all a comma b belongs to S is implying a circle b belongs to S. Number two is what? Associativity property, right? Associativity property, right? For all a b c belongs to S is implying a circle b circle c left bracket is equal to a circle b circle c right bracket. Number three is that existence of identity element, right? What is that? You can understand. All right, for all a belongs to S, there exists a unique element B belongs to what? S, such that I was talking yesterday results only, but in a different format, such that A circle B is equal to what? A, and B circle A is equal to A, and here B is called an identity element with respect to word circle and is denoted by क्या बताओ? E is only notation, doesn't mean anything, right? And again, number four, existence of word inverse element, right? What is that? For each I'll write A belongs to S, there exists a unique element B belongs to S, such that your A circle B is equal to outcome should be what? Identity. That's what we would try. E. Outcome would be E. And B circle A is equal to E. Right? Here, B is known as what? B is called an inverse of word A with respect to word circle, and is denoted by what? Denoted by B is equal to B is a inverse of A, like this, but it is not the meaning 1 by A, always based upon the situation. Okay, number fifth, commutativity property, right?
Sir, that inverse must satisfy for all A, no sir?
And inverse is going to be happen for each. Inverse is not going to be happen for all. Inverse is nothing but opposite element. Opposite to the what? One element, not for all.
Oh,
Identity is for all.
okay.
Okay. For all, here, AB belongs to S is implying word your A circle B is equal to B circle. By having these 5 rules, then this algebraic structure is set with the word Abelian group or commutative group, Abel group. That's it. It's only formality which I wrote here. It's only the formality which I wrote here, nothing else. You know, see, if it is not a group, but why it's not a group? Just enough to raise that particular failure. It is not a group because of identity properties is not satisfied. You don't require to discuss all properties. If it is not, it's not an abelian group. Which property fails? Maybe commutative fails. Directly you can hit on that, basically. Directly you can hit on that. Okay. So I hope you all understand. But see, anyway, these are some things you can try and remember. These are some things you can try and remember. Q comma plus is algebraic structure or Mike किसके पास है आपके पास Q comma plus algebraic structure or not? What is the meaning of algebraic structure? That operation should be a binary operation. That
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes, as well as a Q comma multiplication is algebraic structure or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Q comma plus comma multiplication is algebraic structure or not?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of algebraic structure? A non-empty set like a Q is together with what? One operation, one binary operation, or else more than one binary operation is known as a algebraic structure. It is an algebraic structure. I hope you understand. Well, so now you can see something I wanted to say. क्या बता रहा हूँ? The same is true with the word an R comma plus comma multiplication. Algebraic structure.
Yes,
the same is true with the word C comma plus comma multiplication is algebraic structure.
Sure.
The same is true word, you know, Q root 2 comma plus comma multiplication. Algebraic structure or not? What is the Q root 2 set? Set of all sets over the rationals. How many these Q root 2 elements? A plus B root 2. Such that AB belongs to what Q? This is what my Q root 2 set. Addition of any two elements of this form, again a same type of element. The multiplication of any two elements of this form, again a same form of the element. Therefore, this addition and multiplication are the binary operation. Therefore, this structure is known as what? Algebraic structure. Imagine quickly. Bolo na jaldi.
Sir, after multiplication, they should again A comma B must be
Rational. You will get A comma B rationals only. How? A plus B root 2 into C plus D root 2. Both are the elements from this set. When I multiply also, I can get the element of this type only. How? AC plus 2BD. It is a rational. Plus, you tell me, BC plus AD, whole bracket of root 2. It is also rational, it is also rational. So, it's again belongs to what? Q root 2. That multiplication is what? Binary operation. Now, my question is something here. You understand? You tell me, let me write. Regarding this, I'll be talking. A comma B comma C belongs to what? Q. You told me addition is a binary operation, multiplication is a binary operation, addition is associative on this, multiplication also associative on this.
Yes, sir.
Separately. And addition give me what? Identity. What is identity with the addition?
0.
What is identity with the multiplication?
1.
But inverse can't exist. Inverse can exist with addition. Inverse can't exist with what? Multiplication. Because of which element? 0. Yesterday बात तो कर रहे हैं हम लोग. इतना मेमोरी तो मेंटेन करो, अदरवाइज दिक्कत होता है. मैं कुछ और बता रहा हूँ. But I was talking individually addition and multiplication. If I make it together, addition and multiplication, what is that? A multiplication, B addition C, and A addition, B multiplication C. You tell me, this multiplication is going to be distributive over addition. How do I say that? AB plus AC. This product of the two rational numbers, again rational number. The product of the two rational numbers again rational number. The sum of the two rational numbers again rational number. Sum of the two rational numbers again rational number. And the product of the rational numbers again about rational number. Then finally, will I not ask you a question? The LHS is equal to RHS or not?
Yes, sir.
But this kind of multiplication is distributivity. What is that type of distributivity? Left distributivity. The multiplication of A over the addition of the B and C is a left distributivity. Left distributivity law. But this left distributivity law can exist in a Q or not? Yes. Can this result in a Q or not? Yes. And again, in the same pattern, you have B plus C into what A, that is equal to what? BA plus CA. It is known as what? Right distributivity law. Distributive is from the right side. You tell me, will I do this kind of distributivity here? We do this kind of things in a Boolean algebra. This property is accepted in a Boolean algebra, but here I can't open it basically. Can you distribute this addition over the multiplication? You can't distribute. So that multiplication is distributed over the addition. Multiplication is distributed over the addition. ठीक है ना? खुद बोल रहे हैं ना आप? अच्छा. One thing, this these kind of rules will be true in R also or not? Then the same the C also holds these same rules or not? Yes,
sir.
These numbers are also going to be what hold in this as well. So that means that these distributivities are going to be happen in all over these sets. In all over these sets. Okay. Remember. See man, I'll be asking you one question. Q comma plus Q comma multiplication or else Q minus singleton 0 comma multiplication. Okay. You tell me, mic है ना आपके पास? Yesterday I was talking. The addition of any two rational numbers again a rational number or not?
Yes, sir.
अरे जल्दी बोल. Yes. Means that addition is closed. The addition of three rational numbers give me satisfaction of what? Associativity. The addition of rational numbers give me satisfaction of what? Identity. What is that identity here? 0.
0.
The addition of the rational numbers can hold what inverse rule? The inverse of A. A is a
Minus
rational
A.
number. That's a minus A. The addition of rational numbers can give me satisfaction of what? Commutativity.
Yes, sir.
That means that this algebraic structure is known as what? Commutative group. This algebraic structure is known as a commutative group. Is it okay? But in this case, the multiplication of rational numbers is closed or not?
Yes, sir.
The multiplication of three rational numbers can give me satisfaction of the associativity or not? Yes.
Yes.
The multiplication of rational numbers can give me satisfaction of identity or not? What is that identity here? 1. The inverse of each element exists or not in this? No.
No.
Which element inverse does not
0,
exist? 0. Because of 0 fails. So it's not a group. Not a group. Even क्या नहीं है? Not a group. Group क्यों नहीं है बताओ? Inverse fails. But in this case, you tell me here. The multiplication of any two non-zero rational numbers. Again a non-zero rational number or not? Yes.
Non-zero.
The multiplication of three non-zero rational numbers can give me satisfaction of associativity or not? Imagine and say answer. लिखना नहीं है. Abstract algebra can't be visible, but discussed everything. Right. I'll write also, but I'm just asking. And the multiplication of the rational numbers can give me holding about identity or not? What is that identity? 1 is there. The with respect to multiplication, inverse of each element exists or not? Yes, exists. Because of 0 is not there. And commutative means that the product of the two non-zero rational numbers can give me satisfaction of AB equal B or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That means that it is what? Commutativity group. But this addition and multiplication can give me satisfaction of distributivity or not over rationals. This addition and multiplication satisfy the distributivity or not in the rationals? Yes, yes. So meaning that finally, समझा करो. Let me write Q comma plus comma multiplication be an algebraic structure. Okay. Now you tell me here. You can say commutative group also, Abelian group also, Abel group also. This has come from Abel mathematician. Abelian is a honorary of a Abel mathematician. और क्या चाहिए? Okay. You tell me now. Q comma plus number 1. Abelian group or not? और अभी तो बोलो आप.
नो सर.
अभी तो बोल गया. इतना शॉर्ट मेमोरी है तो कैसे? गजनी मत बनो ना आप. लड़का गजनी बन रहा है. Abelian group. अभी तो बोल के मतलब कुछ और बोले. Next. Q minus singleton 0 कामा मल्टीप्लिकेशन. Abelian group पहले ही बता रहा है. Okay. Number 3 is what? Multiplication is what? Distributive. Over the word. Over addition. In word. Q. That is, let me write ABC belongs to Q. Okay. And then such that number 1 A into B plus C is equal to what? AB plus AC. Number 2 is what? B plus C into what? A. That is equal to what? BA plus CA. First one is known as what? Left distributive law. Second one is a right distributive law. But these three rules can hold in a Q with respect to addition and multiplication? Yes. In this 5 rules are there, in this 5 rules are there, in this 2 rules are there. In total, how many rules you have? 12 rules. By satisfaction of these 12 rules, this algebraic structure is set with the word field. Then it is said to be word. Said to be a field. If the following properties are satisfied. कहाँ कंफ्यूज कर रहा हूँ आपको? कंफ्यूज नहीं कर रहा हूँ. What are my field properties? Came to know or not? Yes. In a field, whatever the element you can take, they are nothing but what? Scalars. Right? They are nothing but what? Scalars. Now you tell me, R comma plus comma multiplication also field or not? Also hold all these rules. Also hold all these rules. Next, C comma plus comma multiplication also hold all these rules or not? Yes. The C is also field. You tell me Q root 2 comma plus comma multiplication also hold these rules. They are all fields. But in a modern algebra, we can study something else type of fields also. But here we are going to raise these fields. But in our syllabus, it was clearly mentioned only real field and complex fields are mentioned in our syllabus. Whatever the vector space you have to talk on real field and complex. But otherwise, along with these two, I can accommodate, I can take this rational field also. But otherwise, this is not raised anymore. Okay. But still, that is also be what field, what I am trying to say. So, officially or unofficially, I are going to talk only every time, anytime, only 3 fields. Q field, R field, C field, that's it. You don't talk more than this. Okay? Yeah. So, another point I am trying to say. अच्छा मैं तो as a layman जैसे define कर रहा हूँ. I am not defining any formal way. But ultimately, we have to know the things. That's it. Okay? Yeah. Regarding, I'll be talking about this field have been defined not with a circle and star. Have been defined with the specific operations, addition and multiplications. Okay. That's a point. And otherwise, we can also define with what circle and star also in place of addition and multiplication. So let me now write here. F comma plus comma multiplication be a field. In this field, how many rules you have? 12 rules. F comma plus is Abelian group. F minus singleton 0 comma multiplication is what? Abelian group. And multiplication and distributivity over the word addition, the way I wrote here, nothing else. Okay, yeah, let me write K be a non-empty set of F. K be a non-empty set of S. Mean that if my set is not a non-empty set, I can't use any operation. If my class is completely empty, for whom I have to teach? The class contains what? At least one student. Then only I can teach. एक दिन छुट्टी करके एक दिन ना छुट्टी करके क्या पांडे जी और हम दोनों ही आते हैं क्लास में. See, I tell you here, if this non-empty set K of the field F, if K is becoming word, K is a field with respect to word, addition and multiplication defined in word, defined in a field F, then what do you say? Then K is called a subfield of what? Subfield of what? A field F. That means that my K has to satisfy all the rules of the field with respect to the operation defined in the field. K cannot take the different operations. K also has to take the what? Same operations of the field F. Then only K I can say subfield. You tell me now, example. You tell me now, example. Q is a subset of what? R. R is a subset of what? C. Right? Q is a subset to what? Itself. And R is a subset to what? Itself. And C is a subset to what? Itself. Okay. ठीक है. You tell me, I know R is a field with respect to what? Addition and multiplication. C is a field with respect to addition and multiplication. And Q is a field with respect to addition and multiplication. Yes or no? Yes. But after becoming subset from one to another, this subset Q is becoming a field with the same operation defined in the word R field. Therefore, Q field is what? Subfield of the field R. Similarly, R field is what? Subfield of the field C. Q field is also what? Subfield of the field C. And every field is a subfield toward itself. And every field is what? Subfield toward itself. So like this way you deal with what? Fields also, subfields also. I hope you understand. So anyway, remember this sentence. I think you understood about the field also. What is exactly field? What are the operations you can use to define the field? Addition and multiplication. Otherwise, in place of addition and multiplication, special operation also you can use, but we are not going to use those special operation places. We are using as what? Addition and multiplication. That's it. Okay. Now I'll be coming to the point. To write one very fundamental and basic question. I wanted answers you to write. If you don't write, I cannot go ahead. Sometimes, we can easily understand, but when it comes to the writing, the same thing, you can't even write. So that is also the biggest matter. Now here, I'll give you a small task of writing the answers. Okay? Yeah. Show that Q comma plus, R comma plus, C comma plus, and Q root 2 comma plus. Okay? कोई दिक्कत है क्या? But you know the definition of the Q root 2 set. You know the definition of the Q root 2 set. Are what? Are Abelian groups with respect to addition. Operation also mentioned. Don't forget. ARER. Q comma multiplication. And R comma multiplication. C comma multiplication. And Q root 2 comma multiplication. Groups. Question mark. They are not. Why they are not? Please, I wanted you to write answer properly. Just yes, no, multiple choice जैसे answer बोल के मत बोलना. Right. Next point. Next second question. Show that m2 by 2 over r. Right. आपको पता है ना सेट के बारे में A B C D such that those A B C D are belongs to what R is an abelian group. Right. With respect to what? Addition. And is it a group with respect to what? Multiplication? Question mark. No. Which property fails here? Inverse fails. But you have to write properly. Right? Next, number 3. Let me write some S is equal to m2 by 2 over r. Over r. Okay. Over r. That is equal to what? ABCD. Says that those ABCD belongs to what? Sorry, I'll write the set of all. The set of all non-singular matrices over what? R. What do you write regarding this? ABCD says that determinant of ABCD not equal to what? 0. And those ABCD belongs to what? R. Show that it is a group with respect to what? Multiplication. Is it abelian with respect to multiplication? Question mark. And number 2 क्या? Is it a group with respect to what? Addition? Question mark. क्वेश्चन के अंदर क्वेश्चन बना रहा है, ऐसे बना रहा है. Please, the same question will come again. If you are becoming perfect over here, show that it is a word group with respect to multiplication. Is it abelian with respect to multiplication? Third question, is it a group with respect to the addition? 3 क्वेश्चन है ऐसे. Next, question number 4. Show that R of x. What is that R of x here? Set of all polynomials of any degree. P of x says that P of x is equal to what? A0 plus A1x plus A2x square plus so on. Here this A0, A1, so on, they are all belongs to what? R. Is an abelian group with respect to what? Addition. Is it a group with respect to what? Multiplication? Question mark. ऐसे लिख रहा हूँ. Show that it's any degree polynomial, but I'll go to the word another question. दीपक इसका फोटो भेजो. कंफ्यूजन नहीं कर रहा मैं देखा. R over x. Question number 5. Let me write some s is equal to P of x such that P of x is equal to what? A0 plus A1x plus A2x square. That's it. A0, A1, A2 belongs to what? R. R. I can also denote it with word. S is equal to some R3 of x. What is the meaning of R3 of x here? Not R3. क्या लिखूँ? R2 of x. What is the meaning of R2 of x here? Second degree polynomials. If I have at most second degree, it is a meaning that I may have a first degree also, 0 degree also, no degree also. What is the no degree polynomial in this? 0 polynomial. Right. Show that it is what? An abelian group. An abelian group. With respect to what? Addition. Is it a group with respect to what? Multiplication? Question mark. Number 6. Show that S is equal to P of x such that your P of x is equal to what? A0 plus A1x plus A2x square. Here A0, A1, A2, there belongs to R, and your A2 is not equal to 0. What degree polynomials in this? Only I have second degree. I don't have any first degree, because I clearly mentioned your highest power of the unknown coefficient is what? A2, which is not equal to 0. It means that I am only dealing with what? Second degree polynomials. I have not mentioned about other things. So it means that this set is known as set of all polynomials of fixed degree 2. It is called set of all polynomials at most degree what? 2. So you tell me here, show that is not a word, is not a group with respect to word? Addition. With respect to addition. So I hope you understand. I can write other questions, but इतना आप sacrifice तो करो. इतना आप और एक क्वेश्चन लिखो. चलो कोई बात नहीं. Number 7. S is equal to what? R cross R. That is equal to what? A comma B ordered pair such that A B ordered A comma B belongs to R. Right? Show that E is a group with respect to what? Addition. Defined as. What is that addition defined here? A comma B plus C comma D is equal to what? A plus C comma B plus D. I hope you understand. For all A comma B and C comma D belongs to what? R cross R. Okay. It is not only group, is a an abelian group. An abelian group. Okay. The same question will reflect again. I am not doing any mistake. I am putting up those questions which come again in future, etc. etc. You tell me which question you want me to write in this. Yeah, shall I write one question randomly just for your habit, nothing else? Just start. क्या start करते हैं? इसी को करना है. आप लोग करते हैं क्या पहले आप लोग करो. अच्छा है. मैं आप लोग कैसे लिखते हैं, क्या सोचते हैं, पता चलेगा मेरे को. So first you all can try these, because these are fundamentals and these come again. I can write questions on the about functions also, but first इतना तो सीखो आप. Anyway, you have to enough to remember about the field. What are the fields you deal? Q, R, C. So we came to know Q field, R field, C field. They are subfield to themselves. And Q field is subfield of word field R. Q field is subfield of word field C. R field is subfield of word C field. इतना तो पता चलेगा बहुत है. कोई पूछेगा नहीं ये field prove करो. How do you want to write in a way? Because in this chapter you will face a problem of writing answer sometime. After some time you will easily write also. But that sometime is more important for you. Chalo, please. You write you start writing the answers. So make sense. whatever the way you can write, you can write. But if you don't write, you don't understand what to write. लिखते रहिए आंसर. नो कम्प्रोमाइज. इशू कहाँ पे आते हैं? आधा से ज़्यादा इम्पेशंस भी होते हैं. You know, for the sake of interest, I'll be writing one more question. Just for the sake of interest, nothing else. It does not have much relation over here. Question number 8. S is equal to the set of all 2 by 2 matrices of A. It's important in the Moore algebra. This came in Moore algebra. So that A not equal to 0 belongs to R. Show that it is a group. With respect, it is an abelian group also. Abelian group. With respect to what? Multiplication. Is it a group? With respect to what? Addition. Question number 9. Show that S is equal to A00 such that A not equal to 0 in R is an abelian group. With respect to what? Multiplication. Is it a group? With respect to what? Addition. Question mark. ऐसे लिखा. ये 2 क्वेश्चन के यहाँ पे संबंध नहीं है. फॉर योर नॉलेज आई रोट. अरे इसका भेजो दीपक. A000 ये प्रॉपर लिखो. Question number 7. R cross R. The Cartesian product of R itself. A comma B ordered pair. 6th question में पढ़ लूँगा. And show that it is an abelian group with respect to what? Addition. That addition defined by what? Or I gave in the definition in the 7th question. Addition. This is what? Definition which I gave here. Based on this itself is a closure. And with this pattern you have to make the word associativity. That's it. Question number 6 क्या चाहिए दो सबको? अच्छा. It will not be a closure. Question number 7 fails with a closure with addition. अरे identity नहीं closure में fail है शुरू में. 6th. Addition of any 2 polynomials of second degree may be about first degree. May be first degree. But I am not dealing with the first degree polynomials here. I am dealing with only what? Second degree polynomials. Means that I may fail with what? Closure. आइडेंटिटी तक क्यों जाना? अब घर से नहीं निकल पा रहे तो मतलब बाहर की क्या बात करें? घर से निकल नहीं पा रहे मतलब क्लोजर ही फेल है तो दूर के वाले क्यों बात करें? फिफ्थ वाले में विद एडिशन एबिलियन ग्रुप तक भाग सकता है. But with the multiplication, closure is there, associativity is there, identity is also there. What is identity here? 1. Constant polynomial 1. But inverse does not hold with the multiplication. You can't find, because you can't find any inverse result. इसमें 0 polynomial भी है ना, उसके अलावा भी non-zero polynomial also doesn't provide inverse. But our discussion is going to be confined with only addition. I don't go with the word multiplication. मतलब particularly for this chapter. इसमें इशू यहाँ पे समझने के लिए बहुत आसान है, बट लिखते रहो वाला बात बहुत है. वो पेशेंस को आपका बहुत टेस्ट कर लेगा. अगर आप लोग मौका दे रहे तो हम वी हैव टू कंसिडर इन द राइटिंग. अगर वैसे बोल के समझा सकते हैं, समझ में आता है, ठीक लगता है. आई कैन बेट दैट you will learn very easily this chapter and you will gain 100% marks also in this chapter, but you have to be very careful. शुरुआत में थोड़ा हम टाइम इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा है, बट अच्छा से करो. Based on these type of questions only we have the further contents in the vector spaces. How you feel? very easy, nothing. सुन के कभी बीच में बोर भी हो जाता है. सेम रिपीटेटिव है. मैंने बोला ना, इस चैप्टर में 10 to 15 कॉन्सेप्ट, मेरे को मुश्किल से 10 कॉन्सेप्ट ही लगता है. उसके बाद सारे ऐसे ही है, रिपीटेड है. प्लीज़ आप लोग अच्छे से सीख लो. अब मैं अच्छे से सिखाने के लिए तैयार हूँ. थोड़ा पेशेंस रखो आप लोग के पास, बहुत अच्छे से सीख सकते हैं. गुड पॉइंट विथ मी दैट वट एवर दी टॉपिक्स हैव लर्नड वेरी वेल. थोड़ा मेरा मेथोडोलॉजी भी थोड़ा आसान है. आई ऑलवेज लिंक अप विद द अदर चैप्टर्स, देन आई डू द थिंग्स. लर्निंग्स में कोई भी मिरेकल नहीं है. कभी भी ऑफलाइन बच्चे को बोलूँ आपका समय वेस्ट हो रहा है करके मत सोचना. व्हाट इज़ माय एडिशनल सजेशन हो भैया, व्हेन यू फील समटाइम्स यू नो दिस कंटेंट, कुछ और भी अपना अपन से भी कुछ और करते रहो, सो दैट योर टाइम विल नॉट बी किल्ड. अदरवाइज अब इसी के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है, आपको आता है तो खाली बैठ जाता है, यार मेरा समय वेस्ट हो रहा है, ऐसा करके एक मन में घुसता है. सो यू हैव टू बी मैनेज दैट, यू हैव टू बैलेंस दैट by doing something else also. Yeah, things are easy because things are easy depends on me also ना. अगर मैं सही ढंग से अगर बात नहीं बोल रही, easy कहाँ से होता है, बात ये भी है.